So this is my picture for Inktober52 week 13, Joy. Now this was quite tricky because under different circumstances, if I hadn't been confined to the house or if I still had my rats, there would be other things that I would have drawn for this. But because I'm confined to the house, it's been 9 weeks now and it's really depressing. I decided the one thing that will give me joy is working with my coloured ink and my coloured pens, and the pens I use most often are my Pip pens. So I decided pick a colour that I really like, and this is the crimson colour. I just laid it on the paper and I copied it as closely as I could. I'd used just the crimson colour and a white pen for the detail, and for the outlining I did use a purple pen, one of my Japanese purple pens, just for a very fine line around the outside. So I didn't actually put any black on at all. This is just layers of colour of the magenta, and I've actually drawn a line as if it was coming from the pen itself. Now there's something very joyful about starting a picture in colour, and when you put that first paintbrush line or the pen line on the colour, it's a bit of an adventure. You don't know where it's going to take you, and sometimes it won't turn out how you want it to, and other times you'll deviate and inspiration will come to you as you put the colour down. And that's what I love about using colour. And at this moment in time, I felt that I need some colour and some brightness. My previous two pictures were black and white and grey or monochrome with a tiny bit of colour. So I thought, let's do a colourful picture. And this is what I ended up with. So I find that working with colour can really lift your spirits if you're feeling a bit depressed and low. And it's certainly been a very depressing time. I'm now in my 9th week of not being able to go out, and there's no end in sight. So it's going to become harder for a lot of people like myself to find things to be joyful about. But if you have your art and something creative, a creative hobby that you can lose yourself in, it really does help to pass the time and take your mind off of things.